Welcome to another video. Colin Stuckert here, founder, CEO, Wild Foods Co. We got some good quotes out of this book. I've been recording a lot of videos with this book because it is so powerful, so important. This one had me thinking today about something that is prevalent in our society. And we all fall victim to it because it's our on-demand, social media, likes, clicks, just suck-in world that we live in. And we have to fight it the best we can. He talks about how most people don't read books after they get out of high school or college. Like 60% never read a book again, which is crazy. It's not just reading, it's what you read. Among those 6 out of 7 who can read books, because he's talking about how there's a billion people on the planet that don't even know how to read, most who do accomplish little more than to entertain themselves and pass the time. Don't worry, I'm not knocking entertainment. I'm just saying that all the whodunits, Hollywood tell-alls, and teenager vampire novels in the world won't vault you up and over onto the upper half of the slight edge curve. And the slight edge curve is what this book's about. It's about basically success and how it's a little bit every single day and you go up the curve, etc. Just get the book and read it. The trouble with the world, wrote Mark Twain, is not that people know too little, but that they know so many things that ain't so. Or as Mr. Twain might have put in assessing the state of literacy in today's media crazy world, the problem is not that people read too little, but that they fill their brains with stuff that ain't doing them no good. Think about that. Maybe you are a reader, but all you do is read romance novels. Now, I think that's great. We should all read more. It just does a lot of things for us. You should be using some of that time to also read books that are going to make you better, that are going to make you more intelligent, that are going to improve your job, your work, whatever it is, and that are just going to help you personally develop. And that might not be just romance novels. They can definitely help you, and stories are always good for the human soul and for the mind, etc., but you need to sprinkle in some of the best books I've written, some of the best ideas ever out there that's been put out there. And that's going to help you in a lot of ways. And so today's video is just a short reminder to, just like you need to be paying attention to the people you spend time with, you need to pay attention to the content you're consuming. Now, I don't watch the news or listen to the news or read the news or anything. And I think most people shouldn't. It's just fear-mongering, propaganda, BS. I've done just fine not really knowing the news. I've done just fine not really knowing who's running for office or whatever. It just doesn't interest me. Politics don't interest me. If you are just consuming content because it happens to show up in your newsfeed, well, that's not really choosing, right? And you can get sucked into these deep Twitter holes and these YouTube holes and these YouTube comment holes, and I get sucked into those times too. And the other day I was on YouTube and I was looking at just some of the absurd comments of this video of this Ido Portal, this movement guy I follow. He's become famous recently because of his involvement with Conor McGregor, but I've been following him for years. And he's got a really good message. It's about moving and he's got a whole philosophy around movement, and humans need to move more, and it's a great message. And he gets so much hate, and I just can't really fathom it. So I found myself getting sucked into wanting to comment to people and what are you talking about, and wanting to just kind of put them in their place. And I had to just take a step back and be like, what am I doing? Why am I wasting my time with this, right? Because it is literally a waste of time. And the more I swim in that negativity, the more that negativity swims around me. Right? And the same for you. You have to be conscious of the content you're consuming. You have to consume content on purpose. Everyone's heard that you're the byproduct of the people you spend the most time with, right? So if your friends are overweight, if your friends are drug addicts, if your friends are drunks, if your friends like to go out all the time, and you're trying to cull some of that from your life, you're gonna have to cull the time with those people. You might even have to eliminate people from your life, at least for a period of time. Right? If you're hanging out with your coworkers and they want to talk about some gossip, whatever, you can walk away or you can change the subject. You do not have to engage in it. And that is living your life and the content that goes into your brain on purpose. There's even instances of research they've done where we can sense someone's feeling or mood through a glass window from 50 feet away. The human being is very adept at picking up on the moods and the musings and you could even say the internal worldviews of people around us, which is why they say that if one of your friends becomes overweight, even if they don't live near you and you don't spend time with them, it increases the chances that you become overweight. Guilty by association. Some crazy stuff here, a lot of rabbit holes to go down, but the main point I'm making today is you need to make sure you're consuming content that is helping you. If you want to consume the mindless content, then do it in a very strategic way and just be very weary of getting sucked into these deep holes of negativity. So that's all I'm going to say today. It's just something to be aware of. A short video, just want to kind of rant on this a little bit, but if you have any questions or comments or anything you'd like me to cover, drop it below. Let me know of some examples of what you do to cull negativity from your life and what you do to try to consume more positive, useful, engaging content rather than distraction-based drama-filled, toxic content, because as you see, as we can all see, our internet world, our society, our culture tends to converge to more of that toxic negative plane. And I think it's a big problem, and we really need to do something about it. And the only way we can do something about it is if we change what we consume. Just like we change the food industry, if we stop buying the junk food, the companies won't make it anymore, right? My name is Colin Stuckert, and I approve this message. Make sure you follow along, subscribe, slap the thumbs up, do all those things. And if you have any questions or comments, drop below, and thanks for watching.